Oh, it's going to be a great atmosphere. I played in, I actually tried to reflect back today, and this will either be my third or fourth Winter Carnival. I can't remember. But it's a lot of fun. The whole town buzzes. They've got the ice sculptures. A lot of alumni come back. It's actually it's a fun weekend to be part of, and it's going to be great hockey. And we obviously, again, we need to win. We need to play better. We need to get back on track, and that's going to be the task for us this weekend.
What do you remember from the last time you played Michigan Tech?
Well, I remember the third period was crazy. What was the score? 9-6.
Yeah.
And I think we had a 4-3 lead or 5-4. I can't remember. And it was just crazy. It was one of those games that once in a while, things happen, and it was one of those games right there. And then the night before, we had the lead. They scored 6-on-5 with like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go. So that's what I remember. That was mid-December. It was our last series before break. So it wasn't that long ago.
I know one of the things that the players talked about was last year, maybe a little earlier than this, but you guys were able to just find something heading into the postseason. And you still have 6 games left before the postseason even begins in the CCHA. So what are some of the things you need to do so that you're clicking as you head into it? Because you're a dangerous team if you get to the postseason.
We just got to get some offense generated. That's probably the biggest thing, is that when you're not scoring, there's I hate to use the word pressure, but pressure's magnified, and it's not offense isn't coming easy right now. So now what we need to do is we need to do the things necessary to try to generate offense, which is easier said than done. But you're going to have to get back to the basics. You're going to have to, puck placement, shots on net, second chance opportunities, power play. There's just a lot of things that have to happen. But in the meantime, you still have to make sure that you're good defensively. So that's the problem right there, is that, when you want to get to 3, and when you can't get to 3 and you're struggling getting to 2, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of self-inflicted pressure.
I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys did outshoot Fair State this weekend, and sometimes that happens in hockey. So is it just that's a hockey thing? Is it a quality shot thing? Is it sometimes pucks find the back of the net and sometimes they don't? I mean, what is it?
Charlie, it's hard to – I hate to sit there and use the word, we outshot them, because everybody can do that, who cares? I mean, baseball game, you get 12 hits, the opposing team gets 7, but they win 2-1. They got a 2-run homer, whatever. But on Friday, we deserved to lose. We didn't do the things necessary to win the game on Friday. I thought there was a lot of things lacking in our game, and I addressed that because I'm going to address that. Because there's a standard and there's an expectation. I thought Saturday, hats off to our guys. I thought our guys played like champs. They competed hard. We outplayed them. Territorially, we should have won the game, but again, they won the game, and those things happen. But I think you have to make sure your guys understand, and they do. When you play like that, more times than not, you're going to win the game. But one thing about hockey and sports, it can be cruel. It can be cruel. So sometimes, again, there's just no justice, but that's all right. I mean, we've been on the other side of those things too, where we've won games too, where maybe we shouldn't. So that's hockey. I thought Ferris played an outstanding weekend. I think they're going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs. And I liked how we played on Saturday, and hopefully we carry that same mentality, that same mindset, that same type of execution into this weekend.